Sensational murder cases that rocked Malaysia. Murders are tragic, shocking, and sometimes outright bizarre. These are sensational cases that rocked Malaysia. Number 1. The murder of Mongolian beauty Altantuya Shariabu, 28, disappeared in 2006. Altantuya, a Mongolian national, was a murder victim who was either murdered by explosives or was somehow killed first, and her remains destroyed with explosive on October 18, 2006, in a deserted area in Shah Alam, near Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Police later discovered mutilated body parts, bone fragments, which confirmed to be hers, in forested land near the Subang Dam. 2 members of the elite Malaysian Special Action Force were arrested for her murder. Later, 2 murder suspects have been detained and named as Chief Inspector Azla Hadri, 30, and Corporal Cyril Azarumar, 35. They had been members of the elite squad and were both assigned, albeit as bodyguards, to the office of the Prime Minister, Abdullah Ahmad Badawi. Well-known political analyst Abdul Razak Baginda was also charged with abetting the murder. It was alleged that she was introduced by the former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak to Abdul Razak Baginda, a defense analyst from the Malaysian Strategic Research Center, at an international diamond convention in Hong Kong. The case went on to become possibly the biggest, most sensational murder trial in Malaysian history. The trial has been underway for 6 months, while prosecutors wade through a tangle of jurisdictional disputes and take testimony from a tedious list of tangential witnesses. Both prosecution and defense seem intent on keeping the obvious political ramifications of the trial out of the courtroom. It almost seems as if the trial is being delayed just to lessen the impact of a mistrial, or even the acquittal of the politically prominent defendants. Both policemen were sentenced to death for the murder of Altantuya. Wrapping up the 159-day trial, Zaki said, both of them failed to raise any reasonable doubt in the prosecution's case. Cyril and Azla were acquitted on August 2013 by the Court of Appeal. Several reasons were given for the acquittal, such as the failure of the prosecution to provide a strong motive for the 2 men to murder the victim, and the failure to call for the cross-examination of Najib Zaid, Musa Safri, and Najib Razak. However, Cyril has fled to Australia. He was detained by Australian immigration authorities in Brisbane, Queensland on January 20, 2015, after Interpol Red Notice was issued for his arrest. The case is still open, and further revelations are still pending investigation.